All right. It's Kevin Garcia, a.k.a. the Puerto Rican Kid KG. This is Fight Hype, and I got my man Gabe Rosado with us. Gabe, thank you for joining me.
What's up, Rock?
But, I mean, there's a lot up, right? So let's start with the obvious. We're here in Tampa, Florida. Jake Paul, Mike Perry. The fans would love to know your thoughts. How do you see this fight going?
Man, it's a great fight, man. You got Mike Perry, who is confident because he's on a winning streak. You know, he's the bare-knuckle champion. You know, this is a different kind of format because now you're putting the gloves on. But he's a problem, bro. And, you know, I favor Jake slightly just because of size and power, but it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it got a little crazy up there, so it should be an exciting fight, and we appreciate your insight on it. I mean, look, what do you think, what kind of risk you think Jake is running? Like, if he loses this fight, you know, he's supposed to fight Tyson in November. Do you think he made a misstep in taking Mike Perry on before he gets the Tyson fight, or is it just business?
Well, you know what, man? You know, this is a good fight, and I think this is the kind of fight that we're probably going to see the best of Jake. You know what I mean? Because he's not fighting a guy that's just there to lay down. He's fighting a guy that's confident and is coming to win, so that just makes you even better. You know, and I think it's just the perfect setup fight for him to get this win and then go into the Mike Tyson fight with some confidence, because even though Mike Tyson is old enough to be Jake Paul's dad, you know what I'm saying? He's still Mike Tyson.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And one thing that don't go is that power. So, and Mike Tyson got that intimidation effect, man. It's just like he's like something different, you know what I mean? So it's a good setup fight for him if he can pull it off with Perry tomorrow.
No doubt. So, a couple other things happening in boxing. Most recently, Boots, he fought in Philly. You know, obviously your hometown, at Venetian, he beat him.
Yeah.
What do you think about that fight? I mean, some people are saying that, you know, there was opportunity shown that maybe Boots got touched a little bit more than people thought he would. But what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah. I think he got touched in spots where he shouldn't have got touched. But I think that happened because he kind of didn't respect his opponent. He just wanted to walk him down, sit in the pocket, and just fire them shots and break his man down as he did. But, you know, you can't, it's those little habits that can make you, that can cost you in like a big fight, let's say against a Crawford.
Yeah, you know where I'm going.
You can't give Crawford those kind of shots. So I don't think that Boots was getting hit because the guy actually set it up. You know what I mean? I think it was more because Boots was giving it to him. So, you know, Boots has got to work on staying disciplined and let your hands go, but don't let a guy touch you. Don't give free shots. And that's what he was doing. He was giving up free shots. But you don't want to go into a fight like a Crawford, because the thing is, those habits, they follow you into the next fight. So, you know, just sharpen that up and he's going to be good.
You know, obviously, you know, a lot of people are calling for that to be Boots' next fight. Everybody wants to see Crawford versus Boots. If the fight happens, what's your thoughts? Who wins that fight?
Well, you know, Crawford, man, is pound for pound, man. You know, Crawford is the top. I would like to see Boots keep building himself, maybe defend his title a couple more times, and maybe fight a style similar to Crawford to kind of get a better look and a better feel for going into that fight. So I think that's the best bet right now for him to kind of just don't rush it.
You think it's undercooked a little bit?
Boxing is all about timing. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is all timing. Like, it's all timing in the ring. It's all that quick step and countering your opponent. And that's how it is when it comes to business as well. You don't want to rush it. I've been through it where I rushed myself sometimes. You know, when I fought Golovkin, that was prematurely. You know, like at the time, you know, I'm ranked number 1 in the world at 54. Well, I should have just kind of stayed in my lane, but I moved up too soon, and it's just bad timing. So I think with Boots, you know, he got the skills and he got the ability, man, but he don't got to rush it, man. He's so young, they just get better, and then, you know, he can go into that Crawford fight 100%, where, you know, it's more of an even matchup.
Am I hearing you say that if they fought now, it might be risky for him to do so? He could take an L?
Well, you know, man, it's like, you know, to give yourself a better chance. If he fought him now, I ain't mad at that, because that's what we supposed to do. We dogs, we fighters, we supposed to do this, right? But I'm just saying, just be strategic about it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about timing. And you know, I just think that Crawford is just, you know, he's just a lot more seasoned. You know what I'm saying? And Boots got all the talent in the world to be pound for pound. He got the skills, he got the power, but don't rush it. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, maybe 1 or 2 more fights, and then I like to see that fight.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Another hot topic, obviously, you know, a lot of people talking about it. I think Shakur's probably talking about it more than anybody else, but his performance, right? He's getting a lot of backlash. And it's been a few weeks since that fight happened, but it still seems to be in the news. Shakur's in the news. Do you think his fighting style is something that he needs to work on, or is that how he handles business and we just got to appreciate it?
As far as his style?
Yeah, because that's where the controversy comes,
well,
right?
You know, like the style is just a matter of him understanding distance and, like, you know, make a guy miss, but then make him pay. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the times he's pulling too far out, and then he's taking away that opportunity to counter. But once he understands distance a little more and he starts making guys miss and pay, then that's when we'll probably start seeing more knockouts, because he got the power and he got the skills, man. It's just a matter of him just understanding the distance.
Yeah, no doubt,
You know
no
what I mean?
doubt. So, you know, in that same division, lightweight division, there's talk about Tank fighting Loma happening in a few months, you know, close to the end of the year. If they fight, how do you see that fight going, Gabe?
I think Loma is a special fighter, man. And I think that, you know, they might say, well, he's up there in age, but I think that's one of the fights for Loma where he's gonna step up and he's gonna look like a fresh Loma. You know what I'm saying? But Tank is a special dude, and he got that power, so I give him the slight edge just because he got that punching power. You know what I mean? But that's a great fight, bro. That's a great fight. That could go either way. But like I said, I favor Tank just because of the punching power.
No doubt, no doubt. A couple more questions for you, Gabe. Canelo, rumored to fight Chris Eubank or potentially even Berlanga. If he fights one of those two guys, he doesn't take Benavidez, you know, as a lot of people have been calling for years for him to do. Is he hurting his legacy?
Nah, man, you know, his legacy's already stamped, bro. Like, if he retire now, he's a Hall of Famer. So I think right now he's just being strategic in how he could make the most money without the least amount of risk. And I don't think that he's ducking Benavidez. I think it's a matter of, all right, the public wants to see the fight. It's a high-demand fight, but then this is what it's going to cost. You know what I'm saying? I think eventually somebody's going to come to the plate and they're going to say, all right, bet.
I got 150 million for you.
150, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean, if Floyd did it, why can't Canelo do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I can't let you go without asking you about yourself. And, you know, bringing up something that obviously people are aware of that follow boxing. In the past, there's been talk about you potentially fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He has a fight here. He wants to make a comeback. You obviously have a lot to still offer. If he wins this fight, could we ever see you back in the ring against Julio?
I say it'd be dope if we did it on the Jake Tyson card.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying? If he could pull this off, man. So, you know, I'm rooting for him. And I'm not just rooting for him because I'm thinking about the possibility of us actually fighting on that card. I'm just rooting for him because he's been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Went to rehab. You know what I mean? Mentally, he's been going through it. So I know how this game could help you. You know what I mean? With, you know, clean your diet, you know, clean your lifestyle and things like that, man. So I hope he just gets on the right track, gets the win. And you know what I mean? He could just be doing his thing.
No doubt. Well, listen, Gabe, we appreciate you always on Fight Hype. We look forward to catching up with you and maybe getting your reaction post-fight tomorrow.
No doubt.
Thank you, Gabe. Peace.
Sure.
We out.